Today, we're packing for a weekend getaway. Hello y'all, I'm Miss World, also known as Casey, and my goal is to show you how to travel around the world in style and on a budget. Today, we're just going to pack for a quick weekend getaway trip. We're going to take a budget trip to a not so far away destination. We're just going to go to North Texas this time. So make sure you stay tuned for that entire playlist so you can see the whole trip. We're going to do just a budget weekend trip, see some art, see some sights, eat some food, and then buzz right back to my home base here in Louisville, Kentucky. But first, we've got to be able to pack for the trip. So I've got my packing cubes here. I've got my carry-on bags ready because we're doing carry-on only for this flight. It's just leaving on Friday, coming back on Sunday. So you do not need a lot of luggage for that. Here's the bag I'm looking for shoes. So I am wearing a pair of shoes on the plane, so those don't need to be packed. But and since I'm going just for basically just Saturday, I'm coming in on Friday, leaving Sunday. So these shoes are going to be fine for most of the trip, most of the day. Saturday, these should be fine. I'm going to dinner Saturday night, so I want some black sandals. So I've got those, and we're going to put those in the shoe bag because you don't want shoes that you've worn sitting in your luggage with all your nice clean clothes that you're going to wear on your trip. So I like to put things in bags. Doesn't have to be a special packing cube like this one. It can be any type of bag, just a plastic bag, a paper bag, whatever you've got around the house. But put your shoes in their own little bag so that they're not getting debris all over your nice clothes that you're going to be wearing on your trip. Speaking of which, I've got all my clothes right here laid out that I'm going to be bringing on this trip. And importantly, the belts I'm going to be wearing. So one of them is a super soft belt. It's just a fabric belt that matches jeans. It lays really flat on your body when you have it on. So this is really nice. It doesn't create a line if you've got on like a longer shirt or something. So I like to have this with me. Then I also have a more standard belt. And I'm going to show you a little hack for how to pack these belts like this. Because a lot of people, you could roll them up and like stick them in your bag as like a roll like that. And it kind of takes up some space, and it can kind of mess up the shape of it. You want to hang your belts in your closet. I have mine hanging in my closet. And you don't really want to roll them up like that. An easy way to pack them to where they don't take up any space, just put it around the edges of the bag. And now it's just right around the edge of the bag. It's not taking up any space. It's not rolled up into a ball. You don't have to shove it down in there. And there you go. Just very, very easy little belt hack for you. So now we're going to put our pants in the bag. I always do pants first because I'm going to be wearing a pair of pants, obviously, when I show up. So I'm not going to need my other pair of pants immediately when I get off the plane. So they can go at the bottom with the shoes. That's a laundry bag. And we're going to put them in this larger packing cube that I have right here. Even though actually I'm only bringing 2 pairs of pants on the trip. I'm wearing my favorite blue jeans because these are comfortable and they're my favorite and I like them, so I can wear these on the plane. I can wear these on Saturday. I can wear these leaving. You know, it's totally fine to wear jeans for an entire weekend. You don't want to wash jeans every day. But I'm wearing these on the plane, so these do not have to be packed. These can be set to the side because I'll have those with me no matter what. So I'm also bringing a pair of khakis. These are my go-to khakis to wear to dinner, or if for some reason I do need to look a little bit nicer going to one of these places that I plan on going. So I've got the khakis in the packing cube, just like that, ready to go. Right here at the bottom of the suitcase next to the shoes. So easy. Done. So there we go with the pants. Now we want to pack our shirts. And I've got all the shirts that I'm going to wear, including the ones I'm going to wear on the plane. So, and plus casual lounging around clothing, which is going to go over there. So, okay. As far as shirts go, we have our regular shirt that we're going to wear on Saturday, which is a tank top. I'm going to Texas where the weather is hot. It's going to be the very end of May. So a tank top will do for Saturday all day while I'm walking around and seeing stuff in the small city that I'm going to. But then for dinner, I want to have my nicer blouse. So I've got my white blouse that I like to wear here, and I've got a tank top to wear under that, just a gray tank top so that it can be accessorized with any color that I choose to wear, and I can dress that up however I like. So we're bringing this. Then we have a tank top to wear during the day under my other shirt. An extra shirt, always bring an extra shirt. So these are items I'm going to have, and then I'm wearing this one on the plane to leave. So that is for Sunday, the day that I'm leaving. So these are all the clothes I need to pack. I'm also wearing this one on the plane to leave, so that can go with the jeans over here. We don't have to worry about that going in the suitcase. So here we go. So we've got all of our shirts here, including tank tops. So let's get all of our tank tops together. And if you watch my other packing video, this is my much longer packing video where I'm packing for a much longer trip. You will see some of my rolling techniques that I use in order to get things down very small so that they pack much easier. If they wrinkle, it's not a big deal. A lot of hotels you go to and accommodations you stay at will have irons. If not, I have a travel iron that I always pack with me. So you can always bring your travel iron. And this material, this is like these are like spandex kind of tank tops. So those don't roll. Don't pack clothing that wrinkles easily. Would be another tip. I choose fabrics that already are wrinkle resistant and pack well. Like this is just a cotton tank top here. So just choose materials that don't wrinkle easily, for one thing. And then you've got your travel iron. You've got hotels and places that, you know, even if you're staying at an Airbnb or somewhere, typically they have an iron that you can use, or you can just hang it in the shower. Not right in the shower with you, but in the room. And then the steam will help some wrinkles fall out. Not all of them, but it will help improve things a little bit. So we're going to put all of our shirts in another one of our packing cubes here so that everything can stay neat and organized. And that way, even if it does end up getting jostled around in the suitcase, it's still getting jostled within its own little area. So it's not going everywhere. So we want to put the blouse near the top so that it has less pressure on it. So we're going to put all of our rolled items here, and we're just going to stack them neatly in this cube, because I also like to roll t-shirts. They take up a lot less room that way. And these are just cotton t-shirts that pack well, wash well. I am not fussy about clothes. The fussier you are about clothes, the harder it is to travel with them. So keep that in mind when you are shopping. If anything is ever dry clean only, I do not purchase it. Because I need to be able to wash my clothes in my washer and just be done with it. I can't add extra airs to my list. But if that's your thing, go ahead and do it. And there are hacks for doing like dry clean kind of stuff like at home, which I highly recommend trying that on items that, start out with items that maybe you're not in love with first. And then as you perfect the technique. So here we go. We have all of our shirts nicely rolled in the packing cube, and you can easily see every single shirt that I've packed here. So I'll know, and I don't have to root through a whole stack of shirts. I can just pick out, okay, well, this is the shirt I'm wearing today. And then you just keep it manages to keep everything neat that way. You usually, no matter how long a trip is, you usually don't completely unpack your entire suitcase and then repack it before you leave. At least I don't. I don't have that kind of time. So here we're just folding this in a way to try to keep the collar nice. That's the main thing you want to do with a collared shirt, is just keep the collar nice. And then the rest of it, you can iron it before you have to wear it. And we're just going to put that right on top. Close the packing cube. And that goes right on top of the pants. Very, very easy. So here we have another little cube for unmentionables, because you're going to want to bring socks. At least, under things for every day, every morning that you're going to wake up on the trip, and one extra pair. Always bring one extra, so one extra t-shirt, one extra of all your underthings, whether it's socks or whatever you happen to have. And I've got that for, I did not get my socks out for the purpose of this video, so we're going to add those as if by magic through the power of editing. And then I will add the socks to this packing cube. And we're back. So what we have here is a pair of cute, longer tube socks. These are going to keep me warm on the plane when I'm returning. And I have a pair of cute ankle socks, and then just 2 pairs of standard ankle socks, because you want to have an extra pair. So here's my extra pair. And here's just a pair of everyday socks to wear on Saturday. And then a cute pair of socks just in case I need something a little bit cuter. So there we go. That bag is packed. That goes right on top of all the other packing cubes. And everything is fitting together very nicely. But of course, you need more than just your clothes on any trip. So we also have, I don't need those shoes, the laundry bag. You want to bring this with you. It's for your dirty clothes. Anything you wear, you don't want to put your dirty clothes in with your clean clothes. Always bring a laundry bag. It doesn't have to be one like this. Plastic bag will do, any type of bag. I also have a rain poncho, pair of disposable slippers for walking around in. Oh, and our comfy clothes. I forgot about those. Let me get those, because for this trip I also have actual pajamas. Pajamas and lounging clothes. I just have another pair of shorts, just for casually hanging out in. I'm not sure how much time I'm going to spend doing that on this trip. I do have a fairly packed itinerary as usual, but you want to be ready. So then I just have a plain white shirt here as well. And it doesn't matter how wrinkled this one gets. This is just for hanging out. So there we go. So then we have all of our just casual sleeping, hanging out clothes, lounging clothes, whatever you want to call them. Rain poncho. And actually, we're going to be putting that in the top area here. So that's where that is. I'm also bringing a little lint roller. I don't know if the place I'm going to go is going to have one. Earplugs. You want to, if you're going to sleep in a strange place, you don't know, bring earplugs. So little accessories like that are going to go in this zippered pocket so that they're not flying around loose. They're just right there in the little pocket. Got my slippers here. We're going to put those in there. Sunglasses. And my travel purse here can go with me in my other carry-on that's actually going to be under my seat in front of me, because you're allowed to bring 2. This is the bigger one. This is the main one. And all my stuff is falling. I had put in the top because I'm trying to show you. But then there is, you can also have a smaller one. So like a backpack, a tote bag, a large purse, anything like that. So that's my second carry-on that we're going to have stuff for the plane in, snacks, and various stuff like that. So and I can put my toiletry bag that I'm going to pack, which I did not bring in here, but I have one, trust me. And that's going to have like my shampoos, my hair tool, you know, my contacts case, contact solution, toothbrush, toothpaste, all that kind of stuff. And that's just going to go right here. There's plenty of room in this big open area. This flap closes and zips up. So you don't really want to put your toiletries away until probably the day that you're leaving, because you're going to be using them. So I always save that to the very end. But as you can see, this bag is neatly packed, ready to go. Everything's organized. So I should be able to just live out of this suitcase for a weekend with no trouble whatsoever. And I don't have to worry about check bags and anything else that I need, such as my cosmetic bag, which is here and not packed yet, but I will need this. This can all go right in my plane bag. Also on this trip, I am able to bring a more fashionable purse. I'm not going to be running around like I was in Europe, carrying a tote bag everywhere. So I can bring this to dinner, and I can bring this when I'm out and about, enjoying the trip. So I have a more fashionable purse that's going to go up here too, and got my bag that I'm going to fill my hair stuff in, hair clips, you know, bobby pins, that kind of thing, and jewelry, and just go right in there. I'm going to put this all in the carry-on and stick it in the plane above my seat. And then I'll have my other carry-on bag for my makeup, things that I want to keep with me, like my extra, you know, chargers for my phone, snacks, different things like that. So there you go. Weekend getaway, all packed up, ready to go. We know where everything is. It's all nicely organized. And it looks like we're going to have a great trip. So thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to the channel. Leave a like if you liked the video. And I hope I see you out there someday. Now, Voyager, sail forth to seek and find.